Dearest Clementine, it is hard to believe it's been 1 year since the war. 1 year since I left you and little Bobby to try and protect you. Everything we fought for only a scant year ago feels for naught. The armada lost so many, and yet I feel like you and I lost everything, my Clementine. I know I came back changed. No longer a love for avocado toast. Not after I saw the cost. Bobby, sweet Bobby, could barely look at me. Not even after a fortnight. And even though the wild Pokemon are everywhere once more, there are now wizards, and the world makes no sense. We take off again shortly, my Clementine. No war, but still the armada is amassing to remember. A fine gentleman took my letters from the war and gave them voice. May we all remember. I hope Bobby understands one day. Yours today, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, our party has been collected. The armada is forming. Soon we do our memorial tour to the upper part of last year's site. The sun is warm, the water is cold, and there are no Mai Tais to be found. We have encountered our first tragedy of the day. I wonder what Bobby would think of his first libation. Yours for the day, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, the first annual Hooch Armada Flotilla Memorial Parade has departed. Memories come rushing back. Thankfully, at this point there was no red hats. Those memories come later. For now we're telling the good stories about our pony, Keg, who joined us. We drink to their honor. I wonder how Bobby is faring on his battleground. Yours for the day, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, one of our group has lost a precious valuable. I hope his wife forgives him. It will give him to the lords of the watery deep. But the band plays on. Spirits are still high. Other spirits are lower. One of our own seems to be reliving last year's soiree. Momentary screams. They remind me of Bobby. Yours for the day, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, we are now halfway through our journey. The band is playing their arrangement of a greatest show. The feeling is good. The wildlife spawns are not nearly as frequent as Eos, but far less chaotic. We have the sun to guide us. As Baba would say, praise the sun. Yours for the day, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, one of our number almost fell over. Fitting, considering this is where we lost so many before. We can hear their song, Don't You Forget About Me, is echoing across the water. A fitting reminder. But the towers in the distance signal our end soon. 2 towers, and our hands are very white. I remember a story I would tell Bobby about them. Yours for the day, Crispy. Dearest Clementine, I fear this may be my final letter. We approached our final destination, only somehow there were exotic birds not native to our land. We fear we may have been transported to another world. The squawks of local life are overwhelming. We fast approach whatever lays ahead of us. My biggest regret is not to see Bobby grow into the person they want to be. They have grown so much already. Clementine, tell our story. Yours for the day, Crispy.